The breast line is just as important as the center lines, and the curvature you give to the breast line when you're drawing a figure will create the sense of whether you're looking strongly up or strongly down at that part of the body, the torso. Look at the curvature here, and normally if you're dealing with it at eye level, that breast line would be like a straight line, but not so in a shot like this.
Garis dada itu sama pentingnya dengan garis tengah tubuh. Ketika dilihat dari sini itu seperti garis lurus tapi tidak.
Just drawing a basic mannequin head looking up, you're getting that distinctive A shape that you get to the bottom of the chin as you're looking up at the head, that extreme.
Saya mencoba menggambar manekin yang mengarah atau mendemak ke atas.
So I'm placing the knee first, where I think I should want to have it. There's two considerations here. One is anatomical, to be able to do something that feels natural for the character, not strained. But the other concern is graphics. You want to put the placement of the leg in a spot where it's going to read well from a graphic standpoint for the viewer.
Saya menggambar untuk menunjukkan dulu sehingga untuk secara anatomi juga lebih terlihat bagus, kemudian secara grafis ataupun secara visual juga lebih oke.
So here a strong C curve through the figure, but this kind of figure shows an example of something else. In a strong stretching action, they refer to, use the terminology, particularly in the West, we talk about the active side and the passive side. The active side of the drawing is the side where all the strong curvatures are. The passive side in a stretching situation becomes almost a straight line graphically.
Ada dua sisi gambar, dua sisi dalam gambar ini, yaitu sisi yang aktif dan sisi yang pasif. Sisi yang aktif akan terlihat lebih dominan bentuk curve atau bentuk lengkungannya, sedangkan sisi yang pasif lebih terlihat lurus dengan garis lurus.
So this is the first of two drawings I wanted to do that focused on stretching the torso. This time we're looking extremely up at the torso, and there's a strong stretching action through the spine, a curving back. I want to do it the other direction. I want to have, say, a character charging forward where they're curved inwards and towards the camera, so that you can see how you would shape the torso working in the opposite direction.
Ini kan saya baru saja menunjukkan gambar yang memanjangkan atau merentangkan dada dan tulang belakang. Sekarang saya menunjukkan gambar ketika karakter itu maju mendekati atau menuju reader. Saya akan menunjukkan torso ataupun dadanya itu pada posisi yang berlawanan.
So a few things to note. The cross curvature of the breast line has now changed direction. It's gone from a, let me see, concave to convex or convex to concave. Let's get them switched around. But it swings right around to the opposite direction, and that helps to create the sense that you're looking down the torso. In this case, not because of the camera angle, but because of the character is literally lunging, bending forward towards the camera.
Jadi Anda bisa melihat bahwa karakter ini posisi dadanya itu bisa bergerak ke kiri dan ke kanan, tapi dia memilih untuk dibungkukkan untuk menunjukkan bahwa ini bukan karena kameranya, tapi karena karakternya tampak seperti bergerak maju ke depan.
Another strong cue to what the character is doing is in the relationship between the eye line across the top of the brow and across the back of the shoulders. You see, in a standing pose, usually the eye line is well above the shoulder line, but in this case, the eye line has dropped well below the top of the shoulders, and that also helps to reinforce the notion that the character is bending forward quite a bit.
Posisi garis mata itu sekarang berada di bawah atas pundak, jadi berada di dalam pundak. Itu menunjukkan kalau dia posisi karakternya sedang maju atau membungkuk ke depan. Biasanya kalau figur normal itu posisi garis mata yang berada di atas alis itu selalu berada di atasnya pundak.
So in this case, I'm just roughing in very, very loose gestural hands and feet. And when you're in the early stages with the mannequin, don't get too caught up in doing perfect feet, perfect hands. Get a gesture going first, and then work the structure of the masses, the main forms, before shortening. Sort all that kind of thing out. And later you go back through, you refine the features, you refine the head, you refine the hands, the fingers, the feet. Costume, details, all of that comes next.
Jangan terlalu mementingkan detail dan membaikkan atau mempercantik gambar sejak awal, tapi buat figurnya dulu, terutama tangan dan kaki yang tidak perlu terlalu detail. Ketika gambar sudah selesai, baru dimulai proses untuk merefine, memperbaiki atau mempercantik dari gambar itu sendiri.
Kalau sedikit, ya sure. So what have we been talking about?
Next.
If we take this same pose and draw that character from a side view, I'll just do this very quickly because I want to make a point, not so much about the drawing of the mannequin, but about another factor, a key factor for you to consider. Another important factor to consider is the tip line of balance through a character. The normally vertical orientation of the body is angled to one side or way down in the front. The horizontal becomes a vertical, or the vertical becomes a horizontal, and you have a lot of gestural energy out of that. These are things that you have to factor in, and I tend with my own students to see that rather than go crazy with it when you're just starting out, students tend to be fairly conservative with this kind of thing. When they should be going very strong, maybe they'll only do that much. So go ahead and be experimental. Have some fun with tipping characters forward. Get them off those vertical axis lines, and you'll see the kind of gestural energy you'll get out of it, particularly when you're dealing with a lot of motion. The faster the motion, the more the normal vertical orientation should swing to horizontal. There's a great, sorry about that. There's a great, I'm going to just basically take a nod to Jack Kirby right now, the master of Marvel Comics back in the early days, and he did a great pose. I want to just recreate his pose because it was quite amazing. It's Captain America throwing a punch. That was the original. This is just to illustrate what I was talking about the vertical axis, horizontal axis relationships. That's what Cap was doing. Now look, the normally vertical axis line is completely horizontal, and the power in that movement that comes from swinging from the vertical completely to the horizontal is just amazing. So it's just something that you shouldn't be shy about doing. Just jump in and try it. You'll have a lot of fun with it.
You can do that. Can we connect a stick into that? A USB stick?
USB bisa. Yeah, you can do
Yeah, well, I can show a few things.
You want to show it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch from demoing to maybe be able to show you a couple of things in terms of what I do, and we can talk a little bit about the mannequin figures, the drawing that goes underneath. But I have some visuals that I can use on the screen above. So let's just switch